This video is created for educational, informational, and review purpose only. Features, pricing, credits, and availability shown in this video may change over time. Please verify the latest information on the official OiiOii website before making any purchase or subscription decision. What if you could create professional animated videos without knowing how to draw, animate, or spend hours writing complicated AI prompts? And what if one AI platform could help you to go from a simple idea to a complete animated story? Today, I am going to show you exactly how you can do it with OiiOii AI. If you ever tried creating AI videos, you already know the biggest problem. You generate one scene, it looks amazing. Then you generate the next scene and suddenly your character has a completely different face, outfit or style. You end up spending more time fixing AI generations than actually creating your video. That's what exactly where OiiOii AI takes a different approach. Instead of treating every generation like a completely separate video clip, OiiOii is designed around story creation, characters, scene and visual consistency. So instead of constantly fighting the AI, you can actually start directing your story. Once you are inside the platform, you will notice that OiiOii isn't just a basic text-to-video generator. It's built as an animation-focused AI workspace. You can explore different creative tools, use ready-made skills, experiment with styles, manage assets, and build stories from a single interface. And if you are not sure where to start, OiiOii even gives you ready-made creative directions. Let's create a project from scratch. For this example, I am going to create an animated explainer about how quantum computing cloud change cybersecurity. Instead of spending hours writing detailed prompts for every individual shot, we start with the core idea. That's it. Give the system the concept and let the AI help transform that idea into a structured visual story. This is one of the most useful parts of the workflow. The AI can help break your concept into proper narrative. Instead of giving you a collection of unrelated clips, you can think of it like having a creative assistant that helps you organize the story before you start producing the visuals. That means you can focus more on the idea and less on figuring out what prompt to write next. Now we get to the part that makes this workflow really interesting: the storyboard. Instead of looking at your project as dozens of disconnected generations, you can see the story visuals. Each scene has a purpose. Each shot connects to the next, and you can review the overall flow before finalizing your animation. This is a huge advantage when you are creating longer videos. And here is something every AI video creator cares about: character consistency. Imagine creating a character in scene 1 and you want that exact same character in scene 5, scene 10 and the final scene. OiiOii's character focused workflow is designed to help you maintain that visual identity across your story. Your character can feel like actual recurring characters instead of completely different AI generations. You can start by defining the character's appearance and then use that character throughout your project. This is especially useful for storytelling channels, animated explainers, educational content, short films, and even recurring YouTube characters. Instead of creating a new character every time, you build an actual visual identity for your story, and you don't have to start over because one scene isn't perfect. This is where the canvas-based workflow becomes useful. You can work with the individual elements and scene, make changes, rearrange your visual storytelling, and continue refining the project. So instead of thinking like someone who is simply generating AI clips, you start thinking like a director. You are deciding what says, what changes, and what the audience sees next. And this is not only useful for people making YouTube videos. Think about what this could mean for a freelancer or small creative agency. You could create animated explainers for business, social media videos, educational content, product stories, short advertisement, and even entire animated series. The biggest advantage is that you are reducing the amount of repetitive production work required for every project. That's where things get really interesting. You don't necessarily need a large animation team to experiment with with these formats. Within AI assistant workflow, one creator can handle much more of the process independently. You can develop the idea, structure the story, design the character, build the scene, and create the final animation. Creative workflow. Basically, your computer becomes your mini production studio. And if you don't want to build everything from scratch, OiiOii also has ready-made creative experiences. You can explore things like mystery stories, pet stories, comedy, music videos, anime-style storytelling, character design, and more. This makes the platform especially useful if you are still experimenting and trying to discover what kind of content you want to create. And after putting everything together, you end up with something completely different from a random collection of AI clips. You have a story, a consistent visual style, recurring characters, connected scenes, and a production workflow that can be repeated for your next project. That's the real value here. Not just generating one cool video, but building a repeatable content creation system. So who is OiiOii.ai actually for? If you are a YouTube creator making faceless or animated content, a freelancer and creating videos for clients, a marketer producing social media content, an educator, or simply someone who wants to turn stories into animation without becoming a professional animator, this kind of workflow can save you a huge amount of time. And if you want to try OiiOii.ai yourself, you can start by checking out the platform using the link in the description. You can explore the available tools, experiment with the creative workflow, and see what you can build from your own ideas. If you are serious about creating animated content with AI, this is definitely one platform worth experimenting with. So, the next time you have an idea for a story, don't think, I can't animate. Think, what could I create if I had an entire AI production studio on my computer? That's the shift. You don't have to be the animator. You can be the director. This review represents your experience and opinions at the time of recording. We may update its features, pricing, plans, or policies at any time. Please check the official website for the latest information before making any purchase or subscription decision. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know